Hi folks, I'm Mark Johnson, and I'm down in Algona, Iowa at the Ambrose A. Call State Park, where we did some work about 22 years ago. Let me show you what that was. This cabin was on the property here, and it had almost no foundation underneath it. And it had some logs that were in bad shape. The chinking was all deteriorated, and the roof needed to be replaced. So anyway, we started out doing some log repairs, and that consists of we had to put a plug in the center of this one and a block over here, and then we replaced this bottom log with another log. And in order to do that, we cut off this dovetail right here. You can see this cut line around here. So with that part removed, we were able to push this log right into place. And then with the modern day epoxy glue, we glued that piece back on there. And some of the other things we did was we treated the log ends with boron rods, cobra rods, to be exact. And after the cobra rods were installed, we put caulking over the holes, and for some reason it looks as if the squirrels really love that caulking material, as they have been chewing on it like from day one. So you can see all those over there. And anyhow, we put masonry chinking in here, and all of it's held up really good except for this one spot where we put it in a little too thick, and we put it in kind of wrong maybe. What we do is we put it in a two-part method with wire mesh down here in the bottom, and we staple it in there, but we staple it 3 times better to this upper log than to the lower log. And the reason for that is when Murphy's Law kicks in and settlement occurs, or something puts force or pressure on this joint, we want it to stick to this upper log, because if it comes loose from the upper log, it will draw the water in immediately. If it pulls loose from the bottom log, it won't leak nearly as bad, because this log has got a natural curvature on it here, and unless water is running uphill, like when they built the when they had a low gravity day, which is what my friend says, that's how they built the pyramids. Anyway, you won't get any leakage if it breaks loose from the bottom side of the chink joint. So we try to angle it, and as you can see over here it wasn't angled at all, and it got to be too thick. So that's the reason that failed. Over here, all the logs seem to be holding up really good, except for the bottom log on the north side, which stays wet longer because it's on the north side. And anyhow, here's another one where you can see we clipped off the bottom of this dovetail here, that really fine line there, and we did that because we had to insert this log in place, and then we put it back in there, and with the weight on that joint, and the epoxy in it, it'll never come apart. But down here, this log has an upward facing crack or check. This one here has an upward facing check too, but you can't, as you can see, it doesn't go very deep into the wood. Over on this side here, that's the opposite. This check goes along the entire length of this log, and Buddy can tell that just by smelling it, right? It's rotten. So anyway, I told them that they should dig it out and treat it with boron and just fill it in with masonry cement until it gets a lot worse, and then they can call me if I'm still in business. But anyhow, we replaced the roof. there, and we had to do some repair work down here because a branch from this stupid basswood tree decided to fall right on the corner of the building and broke off the fascia or fly rafter here and a few shingles. So we got that taken care of, and gave me a chance to take a look at the rest of the project, how it was holding up, and it looks pretty good. Looking to see if I could see another place where we cut off a dovetail, but they're so tightly matched I can't see them anymore. But anyway, oh, the other thing I wanted to point out is this foundation that we put in here. We jacked it up and we poured a concrete grade beam in here in 4 different pieces. First we did one side, the 2 sides, and we placed stones from the original foundation inside the concrete form before we poured, and then a couple hours after we poured, we stripped all the forms off and we took a pressure washer to the face and gave it this exposed aggregate look that you can see. And this is where the joint is. This is the grade beam on the front, and we did that one first, I believe, and then we let the building down and we poured this one over on the side, which is why it sticks out a lot further, because I needed some room to get the concrete inside the form. So anyway, that's what we did 22 years ago down here at this park, and I'm pretty pleased with the way it's holding up, except for this one spot and damage from the squirrels. So I don't know, I can't do much about the squirrels, so I'm pretty happy about the way the whole thing's worked out. Anyhow, keep watching, and have a nice day.